When lockdown prevented Tony Stowell from visiting his mum Antonia inside her care home, he would still go knock on her window and wave to her most days. Before his dad died, he promised him he'd look after her. But when he was told she had a chest infection, he had no way of knowing how ill she really was until he got a phone call from one of the staff.
Said, your mum's been put on end of life. So you try to imagine, from my mum waving to me, to be told that my mum's been put on end of life.
Antonia was taken to hospital but died later from COVID. Tony believes if she'd had CCTV in her room, he'd have realised earlier how unwell she was.
For me, having a camera in her room, yes, I believe I could have saved her life. And if not saved her life, given a chance.
He's now campaigning for Antonia's law, which would give families the right to install a monitor in their relative's room at their own expense, that they could then access with an app. A petition's being presented to Parliament next week, but the Care Workers Union GMB isn't convinced it's the answer.
CCTV footage will just be a sticking plaster for what really is the problem in social care, that there is not enough staff members to be looking after the residents, and we need to make sure that that is a priority for this government.
Others argue that with cameras in shops, many nurseries and even veterinary surgeries, there's no reason why they shouldn't be permitted in care homes as well.
If you are doing your job properly as a carer and you have been trained properly, then why would you have a problem? It's added security for you. You know, if something were to go missing, if anything were to happen.
Tony describes his mum as the kind of person who would make food for the gas man when he came to read the meter. He believes that the introduction of Antonia's law would help him find some peace.
She had the most beautiful character. If you came into her home, no matter, she didn't even have to know you. You'd walk in and immediately she made you feel like one of the family. It would help me massively because I don't want somebody else to go through what I've gone through, or my mum to go through in a care home, in a care setting.
Tony says he misses his mum every single day, but wants Antonia's law to be her legacy. Ruth Liptrot, 5 News.